Hey guys, Big Guy Kayaking here. About to take the lure 13.5 out again. This is just going to be a anchor trolley test. Just had this installed by the Woodsman company. This is so I can drop my anchor and actually, rotate it, move it to the front or the back of the kayak. That way, well, just depending on where I actually need the anchor to be. That way I can control it with the wind and everything, or current, whatever it may be. So got this out here. I don't have it fancy set up. I bought this anchor. It's a 3.5 pound anchor from Academy, foldable, and got this today. And so just going to be, trying this out, just kind of seeing how everything works. I'm going to try to get some fishing in today, but mainly I'm just trying to test this stuff out. It's nothing really set up fancy, just got the rope kind of dangling here till I figure out exactly how I want to use it all. I did get this cleat installed here, so once I drop the anchor I can wrap it around this. That way all the pressure's on that instead of on this little clip. I want to take the pressure off of that so it doesn't cause unnecessary tension. So that's what we're here doing today. So the water we're at usually pushes me in because that's the river. The river comes off of there and it pushes me back toward this way, and I kind of want to fish over there. So my goal is to get out there, drop the anchor, put it in the back, and see if it holds me where I want to be and keeps me pointed toward the bank over there. And we'll get some better views once I get out there, but that's my goal, to see how it works. It's a 25-foot cable. I think I've registered 18 feet deep out here, so we'll see how it goes. See you there. I'm wanting to get over to that spot over there, try to hold there for a bit. What's interesting is it looks like this water is running out now, or away from that bank. Usually it's running to the bank, so may have to switch test and put the anchor in the front, because basically what I'm trying to test here is I want my boat to be, I want to be able to point at that bank and stay there, see how it works. That's going to be my main test. I just want to kind of toss the lure a bit back in that corner. If I catch something, great. If I don't, I'm not too worried about it. Just like I said, mainly testing the anchor here. Why am I not moving? Oh, I'm hung on something on the back. Some sand back there I keep forgetting about. There we go. Okay. So a question came up before one of my other videos, because I just started this channel, so don't have many followers or anything like that right now, but still the question was asked. I put it in my post, but just to clarify, I call myself Big Guy Kayaker, not because I'm 6'3", 240 pounds. I'm 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", about 6 foot, I don't know, but somewhere in there. Last I weighed, and I guarantee I haven't got smaller since last I weighed, was 350 pounds. So that's kind of big guy I'm talking about, the hefty, weighty guy, not, tall guy like that, big guy. And that's kind of why I'm doing this, because whenever I was looking around, I kept finding stuff about, oh, Big Guy Kayak, here you go, if you're 6'2", 240 pounds, you're a big guy. I'm like, no, I need info for a big guy like myself. But it's hard actually finding that kind of information, no reviews on kayaks for that size. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. So this is my first kayak. Had trouble confirming stuff. I was always worried about the weight capacity. This is the Feelfree lure 13.5 V2. There is a V1, but now they just have out the V2, which the biggest difference, not biggest, but the main difference I know is just there's no cup holders behind you anymore. They just got rid of those because they were crappy anyway and used it to just make it stronger structure. It has a 500 pound weight capacity. So I've been out on this thing a few times with my weight of at least 350. Some fishing poles, some gear, not too much on gear, probably maybe 30 pounds in gear. But you think with me being 350, the Kayak being 107 without the seat, say you add in the seat, let's just say, let's keep it small even. Let's say 3 pounds for the seat, even though it weighs more than that. So that's 110 plus my 350. So that's 460. And I've had no trouble with it. My first time testing it, you know, new kayaker, I forgot to put the drain plugs in. Not a bit of water came in. So it holds me just fine. So hoping the more I do this, one, just because I want to have fun, hopefully people enjoy watching some of my videos once I really get going. But mainly, I just want to answer some questions people may have. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to fish for a bit first to see, you know, if I am drifting, which way I'm drifting, and then figure out how I want to do things. And then I'll drop the anchor and start testing it. Because spinning's one thing, because you know, I'm going to spin just whenever I cast. The main thing is I want to see if I drift and which way I'm drifting, and then test out the anchor and see if I can stop it. Don't forget, even though I'm a new kayaker, that I'm also a very crappy fisherman. So I would love to have videos where I catch stuff. But I have not caught a single thing ever since, you know, I had a Sea Eagle inflatable. Never caught anything in the water on that. Get bites, got stuff hooked, and just never got in the boat. Same thing with my kayak. Had bites, got hooks, just never got anything in the boat. So I still have officially not caught anything while on the actual water, just during bank fishing. Okay, unfortunately, we're kind of spinning around right toward the sun, so I'm gonna have to spin us. Otherwise, all you're gonna see is the sun. And hopefully I got the camera angle good. It's the first time using this head unit, so not sure what the best angle is. All right, so sorry, I'm trying to look away from the sun. So if we're spinning that, I wonder if I drop the anchor, put on the front, it'll hold the front there. I don't know, let's find out. I need to learn, because again, I'm not an outdoors person. I haven't been outdoors really, you know, other than sports, golf, stuff like that. But, you know, camping, fishing, anything like that in a long time. And I just recently got back into it. So there's a lot I'm having to relearn. Like, I really don't know which way this anchor is going to take me. So, so let's drop it, and time for me to learn. All right, so get these hooks down. I guess I'll just drop it over the side. So what I'm trying to do, unhook the anchor, and I want to send it to the front. And I'm having trouble doing that. I think because it's stupid this thing. And I may have also accidentally wrapped the line. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's see, I got a quick release right here, so let's unhook this, see if I can untangle this. You know, I'm not, you know, depending on how pointless it is, like it's just absolute waste time, I'll edit out my mistakes and stuff. But otherwise, I don't care if y'all see my mistakes, because like I said, I am learning here. So I don't mind y'all seeing me being bad at what I do. Okay, so this needs to come around here. So now I'll try moving that to the front. Move that all the way to the front. See, it's all the way at the front now, so Oh, that stupid buoy. I gotta remove this thing. I didn't know this came on it. You know, if I read, I would have known, but I didn't. It's on the ground right there. I think there's not a whole lot I'm gonna be able to do about that buoy right now. Alright, so anyway, move that to the front. I think I need. Let me tie this off. We'll just see how all this goes. Oh, I do need to lock it. That's what I need to do probably, because I couldn't pull the anchor tight. There we go. Now let's tie it off. Well, let's fish for a bit with that, see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm not pointing the way I want, but whatever. People shooting guns somewhere. I feel like it's closer than I would like, but I'm gonna see if I can get this turned a little bit, because I want to cast toward that bank over there. No, wrong way. So let's try this for a bit. Like it's holding for now. Try to reel a little bit faster. I want to keep that a little bit more toward the top with the sun going down. Let's see. So if I look straight to my right, well, it's not necessarily straight, but if I look over here, there's two trees there, kind of in between those. So after a bit, see how much I'm still in between those. It's kind of still water right now though. It's my phone. Don't want to answer right now. I wonder how much noise that vibration through the boat actually makes in the water. All right, so that was my friend Jordan, my buddy's wife. So now that that's over, we can get back to fishing. I'm going to test. I want to make sure this floats. It doesn't float the greatest, but it does float. Now, did it let any water in is my next question. It's hard to say. Just play it safe. I'll check later. Just play it safe. I'll just turn my phone off for now. But I mean, it is waterproof. It's Samsung, but still, I don't like to risk it. But I don't want to open it to check if there's water, because once I open it, there most likely water will drip into it. So, all right. So the trees are still there. We moved a little bit, but not much. So that's good. So let's get back to fishing though, because we need to be rocking the boat some. And probably scared every fish off with that conversation though. So I'm gonna keep casting this way, because each time I do it, kind of wants to force the kayak to spin left. So I want to see if the anchor is gonna catch that. Looks like it is so far. I'm still almost pretty much exactly where I was whenever I mentioned those trees over there. Let's try casting near that log. Or, well, I say near, but I meant past it. Oh, no, boat's drifting hard left now. Well, not drifting, so sorry, turning. Still kind of the same spot, just I'm turning. See, I'm kind of surprised I'm turning this much, because I would think the anchor would be grabbing. Stupid bobber, man. Because I can't confirm how tight the anchor is, because I got to remove that buoy thing. At least get it further back. Just, I don't mind having it on there. Just since I, just got out here, I couldn't really do much adjustment on it. I just need it to be on this side of the hook. It's on the wrong side. So let's just try to paddle and see if we can feel that anchor grab. It's definitely grabbing, because I'm not paddling hard right now, but okay, no, yeah, it's holding. So I think once I fix that buoy thing, that's going to help out a lot, because right now I can't get the anchor as tight as I want it whenever I'm setting it. Because the buoy's in the way, so it's always going to force that much line has to be out. Let's say 18 feet has to be out, even if I'm in 7-foot water. So that means I can drift, 11 feet one way or the other. Got a big old military plane going overhead. Anchor is definitely working though. except for crap, I just got hung. But problem is now I need to bring this anchor up because I need to go unsnag myself. So let's unlock this. Remember to unlock that. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave that buoy there. Alright, just set the anchor there for now. Wouldn't it be cool if it turned out I wasn't snagged? I just had a really big, lazy as hell fish. Yeah, that's what will be the case, just saying. Alright, it's getting dark enough. I think it's time to go in. Got to test anchor though. Still need to, figure out some more about it, but I mean, I see that as a success. It held where I wanted. The trolley worked. I learned what I need to adjust. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Couldn't find the rod holder in the back. So I'm still a little bit, I don't want to completely turn. I'm still a little bit, getting used to how the kayak feels whenever it's, I turn and it tips a little bit. I'm still not fully comfortable with that. So it's never given me a reason to be afraid. Like, it's been very buoyant and, doesn't seem like it's going to tip ever. It's just more me getting used to my, weight. And so whenever I turn, whenever the boat tips naturally a little bit, even because it's in the water, I notice it more. So it's more me figuring out how my body works in this kayak. So anyway, the whole point of that story was that's why I was having trouble finding the rod holder. One of these days I'm gonna catch a fish in this thing. No clue when, but one of these days. Debating right now how I want to exit this thing. Do I want to come in sideways? I think so, because if I go, perpendicular to the ramp, I'll hit that sandbank over there and kind of use that to park the boat a bit. Give me a little bit more stability as I get out. Up on the sand. Alright. Put the paddle away. Guess it doesn't matter which side really. Never mind. Right side is quite a bit deeper. This is comfortable though, but I guess that's it for tonight. Got the test anchor out. Unfortunately, didn't catch any fish, but that wasn't to go tonight. Just wanted to show the new anchor on the Feelfree lure 13.5 V2, and still got some more testing to do. It is a lot calmer tonight because I got out here late. I'm used to it having at least a little bit more current, so still got some testing to do. But I mean, it held me where I put it down tonight, so I'm very happy with the test so far. So with that, I will see y'all next time. Hopefully I can get some more vids up quick about some of the new stuff I can put on, like the rudder. I have plans to work on a trolling motor modification. This is mainly for exercise, but some days I might want to just take trolling motor out. So I want to go ahead and set up a mod for that. So if If you like the video, or if you're just a big guy wanting to see where I go with mine because you want to see if it's good for you, one, feel free to ask questions in the comment. I will reply. You know, like, subscribe, notify, and I will see you next time. Later. Just in case some sadistic freak out there wants to hear a big guy wheezing even more, I might as well show you how I get my kayak loaded, just in case you're curious about that. If you got a truck, I have this Yakima mount thing. It goes in my tow package on my truck. I can unbolt it and lift it up whenever I'm not hauling anything to kind of get out of the way, but it mainly just adds extension since this is a 13.5 foot kayak, so there's support on the further back as well, so it's not you know, putting unnecessary stress on the end. Pretty much what I do is I get it lifted up to here. It'll kind of want to turn sideways, which I'm fine with. I want it to, because on the back of the lure 13.5, and I think other lure stuff, but anyway, on mine, has a wheel in the kill. So there's a wheel built into the back of the boat for like getting down ramps, something like that. Not good for long distance, trust me. One, this is way too heavy, but two, it's just not that good. It's the wheel about that wide, just enough to help out. So the thing is, once I get it up here and it leans sideways, watch your boat ramp, because if it has ridges like this, it works out fine because the wheel will catch, and so it just kind of holds there. So I always put mine in front first. That way it is the wheel, you know, that little plastic wheel that's taking any scuffing against the concrete. I don't want to scuff the bottom of my boat any more than I have to, so I always put mine in front first and let it kind of, it naturally wants to fall sideways, so I just kind of let it do that. Almost forgot, because this is new, so I forgot about it. We need to put that in there and lock the trolley so it won't move. All right, so let's just pick this up now. Thing about this is it wants to tilt whenever you grab this. Highly recommend you grab with two hands and be ready for a tilt. If you grab one hand, you're gonna be hurting your wrist trying to control the tilt. So I like to walk around my Yakima, set it up like this, and see, it kind of wants to fall on its own like that. Set sideways. You can see how the wheel's caught down there now, so that's good. Just gonna grab that, toss that in. Now biggest thing I learned here is once you pick it up, there's guides on the left and right of the Yakima, which if it starts to slide, it will catch it, but they're not very big, so don't trust them. I haven't had it follow me. They caught it every time. I'm just saying, don't assume it's going to catch. So you want to pick it up by either this back, which mine still has padding on it from the shop because I've had no reason to remove it, or by the strap. I've been doing it by the strap, and just quickly start pushing it into the truck, because once you pick it up, it's going to want to start sliding. In this case, it looks like it's going to want to slide left, because you can see my Yakima's tilted from the weight. So I'm going to pick it up and just start pushing. Now, we'll say there, I could tell it was really wanting to slide left, so I grabbed one hand on this. Now, this may be harder for if somebody's not used to picking up this much weight, because it is pretty heavy, even just lift up one side, because usually boat docks are on an angle as well. But picked it up with this hand and held it with this hand just to anticipate the slide, but barely any slide. And once it starts sliding onto the truck, it's simple. It just keeps on wanting to slide, so you have no problem. Anyway, I'm gonna get this strapped in, and I'm gonna head out of here. So that officially is it for the night. So I will see you later once again.